Hi everyone, I'm Carlita from Central Coast Council and I am making a little fan because it's a really hot day today. So I can fan myself down, stay nice and cool, and I've got my hat on as well. What do you do on really hot days? Sometimes it's too hot to even get down to the beach. And we have a lot of hot days in summer. Do you know what I like to do on really hot days? I like to sit in my garden and find a nice shady spot, drink lots of cool water, and maybe even have an ice block. How do you feel on really hot days? Do you feel like you've got lots of energy, or maybe you feel really tired and just feel like you need to rest? Well, I have some friends who also felt really tired and needed to rest on a hot day. Their names are Birdie and Mr Frog, and I'd really like for you to meet them. Maybe we could wish them here. Can you help me? How about we count to 3 and wish for Birdie and Mr Frog? Okay, let's do it together. 1, 2, 3. I wish for Birdie and Mr Frog. Oh, Birdie, Mr Frog, it is so good to see you. I'm just talking to the kids at home about what we do on really hot days. What do you both like to do on a really, really hot day? Mr Frog likes to find a nice shady spot to sit, and Birdie is lying down and having a rest. Good idea. I was thinking we could read a special story about a time where it was a really hot day and what you both had to do. Okay, let's begin. Birdie and the Very Hot Day by Andrea Baldwin and Anil Tortop. This is Birdie. Birdie is a happy bird who likes to sing. She lives in a nest in a tall tree near a forest. Birdie feels cozy and safe in her nest. Birdie likes to catch worms and talk with her friend, Mr Frog. Mr Frog lives in a pond with green lily pads. One day, when Birdie woke up early, the sun was shining very brightly. "Phew," said Birdie, "it's so hot today." Birdie and Mr Frog swam in the pond to cool down, but the sun shone so hard that the water began to feel warm. "We must get out of the sun," said Mr Frog. "Let's go into the forest." Birdie and Mr Frog found a shady place to lie down. They drank lots of water. They fanned themselves with leaves, but they still felt too hot. "I want to play chase," Birdie wailed, "but it's too hot and I'm tired and cross and bored." "I know," Mr Frog said kindly. "We'll have to be patient and wait till it gets cooler." Birdie and Mr Frog lay in the shade all day. They sang songs and played guessing games. They drank water and ate fruit. They even talked about frost and wintertime to help themselves feel cooler. In the evening, the sun went down and the sky filled with colours. A cool breeze ruffled Birdie's feathers. That's better," Birdie said happily. "Now we can play chase." Where Birdie lives, sometimes there are hot days one after another. This is called a heat wave. But it always gets cooler in the end. And until it does, Birdie and Mr Frog know what to do. Wow, Birdie and Mr Frog, it sure did get very hot. I think it was very sensible that you stayed in the shade all day, you rested, you drank lots of water, and you had lots of yummy fruit too. You've given me lots of great ideas on how to stay cool on a very hot day. Thanks, Birdie and Mr Frog, and I'm sure we'll see you soon. Thanks, everyone. Bye.